Live. Late breaking. Insightful. It's the Ghurn Blandston Show. Coast to coast and worldwide. With your host, Ghurn Blandston. And now, Mr. Common Sense himself, Ghurn Blandston. And we're here on the Ghurn Show. I am Ghurn Blandston. Thank you so much for that intro, Johnny. As usual, I have the people I have around me that I love the most, but not all tonight. Of course, my co-host, Mr. Dinkelson. Dink, how are you tonight?
I'm here.
Well, that's good. That's good. Keep up the good work.
Easy.
One thing we do want to bring up tonight, we are missing Sabre Catherine LaRue. It's Sabre Catherine Blandston LaRue these days. And I believe she's out on some kind of sabbatical again, or some kind of, get-together of some kind. And we just want to say that we miss you, Kitty, wherever you are out there. And a special hello from Seth.
Yeah, where's Seth?
Well, Seth's not here tonight, but...
yeah. Well, hey, Kitty.
Hey, Kitty. Yeah. Dink says hello.
Yes.
And sends his regards. And happens to have some malt liquor. Dink, this is kind of reminds me of how we started out. Just you and myself, and we started out with almost no budget. Dirt floors in the studio. It was unbelievable, but we hung in, didn't we?
Evidently
we did.
We've done a season and a half, and now we're doing the best of album. Is that?
A retrospective. It's a retrospective, and could be
so. So we're back to just the basics.
Yes, we're back to the basics.
So I just show up and I don't have to worry about anything. I just laugh at what you say, and
that's correct.
I'm good.
That's
cool.
Correct. Yes.
Cool. No more writing. No more.
You're the triple D again, the smartest man on the planet, and I make no bones about that. I am voting for you in 2024.
Yeah. Cool.
I think you're the best man for the job.
Have you been contacted by any mental institutions?
The minstrel police? No, they have not been around here. They only come around once a month, but we try to stay clear of those guys because they're kind of bad news. But at any rate, we're here on the Ghurn Show. It's 2024, and we're delighted that...
It's almost Easter.
Yeah, it is almost Easter. And we're delighted that the subscribers we have and the people have chosen to listen to us and everything. It's just incredible. I never would have guessed that it could have been this way, but thank you so much, everybody. And
Absolutely.
Hold on just a second. We'll be right back. Yeah, it's all Greek, and you can stand out in a crowd, or you can fold back in. But putting your phone at the right place seems to be something we need to do tonight. We are back here on the Ghurn Show. I am Ghurn Blandston. He is Dinkelson, and we are the Ghurn Blandston Show.
And there you go. Tonight we're all they've got. I'm sorry, everybody. We're sorry.
No, don't be sorry. We have guests coming in. We have some guest impressions to make. It's going to be insane around here. Just as soon as we can get to it, and we're going to get to it right now. We are on the Ghurn Blandston show. Dink?
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. You know, it's kind of hard to do the show without good old Kitty. She was such an inspiration for us all, and well, I guess she still is. I'm talking about her as if she's gone, but she's not gone. She's just on a sabbatical again, and it's going to be fine.
She's just absent.
She's absent. Yeah, she's tidy. So anyway, you know, we're going to try to muddle on and carry through and see if we can have a word from our sponsor. Hello, everybody. It's Ghurn down here at Ghurn's Motorcade. Motor cars for the disadvantaged. We can put you in any model we wish. Don't worry about the tires. We won't install them. We now would like to talk to a customer that is a happy customer of Ghurn Motorcade. Sir, Mr. Anglican, could you come up to the mic and tell us what kind of experience you've had with Ghurn Motorcade cars?
It's too early to tell. I haven't driven off the lot yet.
Were you happy with the model that you bought from Ghurn Motorcade Cars?
I feel like I kind of got talked into it. So again, I don't know till I take it home and, you know.
So at this time, sir, at this time, you would not be able to give a full and clear evaluation of Ghurn's Motorcade Cars.
That is correct.
Well, we'd like to go to the next man and see how he feels.
Hey, I can barely hear you over the music. It's
well,
really...
that's quite all right. That's quite all right, sir. We will skid it. All right, here on the Ghurn Show, Ghurn Blandston, Dink. You know, I've heard something here recently that just kind of flabbergasted me. I was aware there were monkeys in Africa and the Asian countries and all that, but you know, you residing down there in Atlanta, Florida, I guess you're aware that there are monkeys now in Florida.
Yes.
And they're not relegated to the southern part where the retirees are. They're everywhere, apparently.
Well, I wouldn't say they're everywhere, but they're. My understanding is there were some left behind from some film or TV production back, maybe even into the 1950s or before. I'm not sure, but I know there's such a thing as Monkey Island, and I know monkeys get off Monkey Island. So running around, I have not personally seen just, you know,
the so-called Monkey Island?
Bands of monkeys, you know, running through.
Oh, I've seen the footage. I've seen the footage. They're going into Kmart's. They're, you know, pulling up to the drive-in at Dixie's. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. I heard one of them was running for town council somewhere down there. I mean, it's bizarro.
I guess I need to do a little research because I didn't know they were that prevalent.
Well, yeah, it's crazy. You know, they apparently started breeding back in the 60s or so, and once they did that, there was no stopping them.
So, do we have a bunch of inbred monkeys running around? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I think they're just mainly mean, from what I can see on the footages I've watched. They like to. It's weird. They like to wear Hawaiian shirts and go into stores and steal things. And everybody, we decided there were certain people that could do that. People that reside in Portland, Oregon, for instance, but we monkeys, no, that's not good, and so I'm quite perturbed and disturbed about the whole thing.
Well, I appreciate the heads up. I have not run into any of the aloha monkeys yet, but.
So you have made no monkey provisions for, I don't know, what would you call it?
The monkey apocalypse?
Yeah, the monkey clips. I don't know what, I don't know what it's called, but I know it's going to be bad.
Well, yeah.
Because if they make their way up, after a while, they'll make their way north, and you'll have monkeys in New York City.
Well, we already have monkeys in New York City.
And Washington, D.C.
Yes, there too.
There'll be orangutans, all kinds of stuff. But apparently, even though we're making kind of fun, it's a real thing, from what I hear.
Yeah. Huh. What? It's not funny.
Yeah, it's really it's funny because I just got a picture in my mind, a couple of angry macaques pulling at your cargo shorts, trying to take stuff out of your pockets. That just flashed in my mind.
Are those the ones? What's the monkeys that have the shiny colored butts that look like they need pants on?
Yeah, those would be baboons. Those are
baboons.
The baboons. And so and so don't let that happen. I can't believe you're not being on the lookout. I
need to bolster the security of my cargo
Yes,
pockets.
You do. Oh, good. Stand by. And we're back, and wow, we had a call in, Dink, most unexpected. I believe she's still on the line. Saber Catherine, are you out there?
Hey, I'm out here somewhere. I'm not sure where.
I'm
in the southern plains on a mesa somewhere. It's very flat out here.
Can you look around?
I'm looking around, but there's nothing. There's one tree way off, maybe 100 feet from me.
Is that right?
Very lonely looking. Yeah.
Are you there? Are you there for some kind of a celebration or what's going on?
Convention. I'm here for a convention. Yeah, we're all going to sit around in turtle shell underwear and play piano. It's going to be great.
Well, that's unbelievable. I'm so glad you're out there able to do that. Do you have
nobody sees us.
Do you have a shaman on duty?
No, usually they think I'm the shaman. I haven't had the heart to tell them I'm not the shaman.
Well, yeah.
But, as long as they are good with it, I'm fine.
But since you are, in show business, they probably lean toward that direction with you.
Exactly. Show business and review, right?
And review. Well, that's great. Well, thank you for calling in, Kitty.
Sure.
We're going on to the show without you. Dink, he's beside himself. He doesn't know what to do and where to go.
I miss y'all.
He misses you something terrible.
I miss y'all, too. Something terrible.
All right. Well,
I'll be back next week.
Enjoy the nightscape.
I will. I'll wear some extra turtle underwear just in case it gets too cold.
Yeah, I need filled in on this turtle underwear. I don't know what that is.
I think it's something the kids do nowadays, and
Yeah, it is. Somebody turned me on to it,
yeah,
so it's
yeah.
interesting. There's a lot of snapping goes on.
As
Turtles
in
and all.
snapping turtle
Yep,
or
get it?
terrapin.
Yeah.
Yep, snapping terrapin. Exactly.
Well, Kenny, thank you so much, and we'll expect you back in the studio post haste. And remember, this is coming out of your check.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
What? Yeah.
Exactly, right. I was not going to say it, Dink, but there you go.
I'm here for you.
Thank
I'm
you.
here for you. Tortugas.
We're here on the Ghurn Blandston Show. I am Ghurn Blandston, along with Dink Dinkle Dinkelson.
And I'm Dinkle Dinkelson.
Yes, you
How
are.
are you, everybody?
Yes, you are. And Dink, we've got a special guest in the studio tonight. Can you guess who that might be? It's a cousin of a famous person. His first name's Arnold, and he'll introduce himself here. Here he is.
Well, thank you. This is Arnold Schwagner. I am Arnold Schwagner. There's an Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's not me. I'm Arnold Schwagner. I'm the real Hollywood star, Dinkle Dinkelson, with your little girly feet.
Wait a minute. You're saying
Yeah.
you starred in all those movies?
Yeah, I starred in those movies. Arnold Schwagner, not Arnold Schwarzenegger. My first movie, it was an action-packed movie for the summer blockbuster, and they got my name wrong. And so from there on, it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. But my real name is Arnold Schwagner. Arnold Schwagner.
So you're the same movie star person with
That's right.
name.
If you
Are you okay, Mr. Wagner?
Schwagner, Arnold Schwagner. Okay. To show you, it was me in those movies. Get to the chopper. There's no time. What do you think of that?
Well, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
Probably almost
get to the
good.
chopper. There's no time.
Okay. I'm
Well, Arnold, Dink seems to be having a problem with this name thing. Dink, apparently he thinks he's Arnold Schwagner, not Arnold Schwarzenegger, because of some kind of typo.
well, yeah, it's quite a typo, but
Yeah. I told them I'm Arnold Schwagner. And I told them, don't spell it Schwarzenegger, that's too long. There's no time.
huh.
So
they go ahead.
so tell us, Arnold, how have you let this go on for so long?
Well, good. I tried to change it. After a while, it kind of caught on, and I kind of liked it. And so now I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger. There's no time.
Dink, I don't know what to think.
I don't either, Ghurn.
It would appear that Mr. Schwarzenegger, Swagner, whatever he is, he's one of my favorite action stars.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And-
Exactly. Well, him and Stallone were kind of.
No, don't talk about Stallone.
Well, you guys were competitors back in the day, but now you're doing movies together, so.
He's a little girly man, Stallone. He comes from countries where they don't lift big weights.
Well, aren't you? Don't you guys? I mean, didn't he include you in the Expendable movies?
Yeah, that was Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm Arnold Schwagner, and so it was a different Arnold. It was a different Arnold altogether. That Arnold was a weak, girly man who smoked big stogies, but not as big stogies like I smoke big stogies. Here, push my back.
Ghurn, I'm even more confused than when we started.
So am I. I think it may be the country difference, possibly. The lost in translation kind of thing. So we're going to say goodbye to Arnold.
Thank you, guys. Dinkle, man, with your little girly legs. Yeah.
All right, Arnold.
Goodbye.
CBs. Do they still have those?
They do have CBs. I'm on one right now. What about you, Rubber Duck? You need to back those hogs off a few miles. Getting a little stout up here. What about you, good buddy? What's your handle over there on the 10-4? We've got you, good buddy, wall to wall down here. You're running the skip. How about it? Anybody out there from northern Louisiana? Got the skip running.
Gina's in North Louisiana.
Gina in North Louisiana. My handle's Zigzag, and we're out here driving the roads of America, keeping America safe, moving the goods, moving the things we have to move, and all the while talking on the CB radio. Come back at me, Black Hole. Black Hole, are you out there, Black Hole? Black Hole. Black Hole.
Black Hole.
Black Hole. The Smokies are on your tail, buddy. The Smokies are on your tail, and don't let them get up behind you. You'll be in that rocking chair, and this will be the Zigzag. KTQ 2836. This will be the Zigzag signing off, and we're heading down here towards Phoenix, Arizona. I've been running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got 7 women on my mind.
It is the Ghurn Blandston Show. I am Ghurn Blandston. You know, Dink, it's turned out to be a pretty magical evening. And I really want to thank you and everybody that listens in. And now, we'd like to give you a public service announcement from Ghurn Blandston's Anti-Trigger Elixir. That's Ghurn Blandston's Anti-Trigger Elixir. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever been in a situation where you felt triggered? Where somebody said something off color, something that made you feel like you needed to go home to your safe space? Well, if that's happened to you, you need Ghurn Blandston's Anti-Trigger Elixir. Made with 100% natural ingredients, Trigger Elixir can be found in most Safeways, Rite Aids, and other stores near you. That's Ghurn Blandston's Anti-Trigger Elixir. Take it and you'll feel just fine. All right, it is the Ghurn Show. Ha ha ha. Can we be any more rapscallion tonight, Dink? I believe you had some questions concerning a
I
product
do.
that we sell here?
Your new anti-trigger Elixir. So that's 100% natural.
100%.
Because so totally, there's no way you can become addicted to this because, Ghurn, let's face it, today's in society, it's almost nothing but triggers.
Well, that's right. That's right. Most people are triggered by most everything now, and that's why Ghurn Co. In cooperation with the Ghurn Blandston Show, invented Ghurn Blandston's anti-trigger elixir.
Do you reveal all products?
Yes, we reveal them. There's a full. Well, let me look on a bottle here. Here's what it says. Number 1 ingredient, cocaine. Number 2 ingredient, anti-trigger elixir. We don't know what that is. And the 4th ingredient is water. And then the 5th ingredient is disodium halphylamate with number 2 dyes, 3 and 4, green, yellow, and red. It's mostly, looks like mostly made up of wheat. And so, other than the small amount and very small amount of cocaine, there is not much in it that can harm you.
Well, Ghurn, my understanding of the labeling laws is your first ingredient is your the biggest amount contained in the product.
Yes,
so,
you would think that.
So it sounds like there's an awful lot of cocaine, which to me would trigger things more. Have you? I know you're endorsing this product. Have you actually used this on a daily basis?
Oh yeah, many times. I was last week. I was triggered in Walmart. Some man said something about his pronouns, her pronouns. I was triggered. I needed a safe place, but I just popped 2 Ghurn Blandston anti pills, and boom, I was triggered no longer. It was amazing. So that's why I've endorsed this.
When's the last day you didn't take any?
Today. And I almost got triggered a while ago. I was standing near my dishwasher, and it made a sound that sounded anti-Semitic to me, and so I backed off from it and ignored it, and it went away. So I'm getting better able to navigate triggering situations, is what I'm trying to say.
In other words, you might be able to get through a day without it if you don't leave home.
Exactly. And look at my dishwasher. So yes. And you know, it's something that I think the world has needed for a long time, since maybe 2020. And we totally endorse this product. We totally have faith in it, and hopefully it'll be traded publicly someday.
Has the FDA cleared it?
The F who?
The the FDA.
The FDA. I don't guess I'm familiar with those folks. Is that some kind of organization? Some kind of advertising thing? What is that?
The Food and Drug Administration.
Well, I don't think Ghurn's anti-trigger elixir falls into that. Since it is an elixir, it's neither a food or a drink, and so maybe that wouldn't really be a problem.
Oh, as soon as someone passes on the information from this podcast, there will be some sort of issue.
Really?
Yes.
Yes. Well, that's okay, because I have several people on my side. I do have connections. that in Washington and other places, Istanbul for one, and I can assure you that I can take care of any problems that come along. But I'm really glad you told me about that because I want to take this. I want to take Ghurn's Elixir to the next level. Excuse me. And hopefully we'll make something out of it. So, that's where we're at right now with Ghurn's anti-trigger elixir. This is the Ghurn Blandston Show. I am Ghurn Blandston. He is
Dinkelson.
That is right. The smartest man in the universe, or so I've been told.
Or so you made up.
I may have made that up. And that's okay. We make up a lot of stuff in this world, and don't worry about it. We want to take this opportunity right now to introduce my cousin. Comes all the way from the old country. He's been here in America for a couple of months, and he's Nordic, of course, and he's I without further ado, here he is, Ghurn Blandston.
Well, thank you, Ghurn. I'm really happy to be on your show, especially with Mr. Dinkelson. I hold a special place in my heart for the man. He's been with you since the beginning, isn't that right, Ghurn?
Yeah, Dhurn, he has. And
Thanks, Dhurn.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Dhurn.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate
it.
Hey, Dink, this is Dhurn. I'm a farmer. I'm a farmer, Dink, right?
Well, I do now. What do you have on your farm, Dhurn?
I farm caribou. I farm caribou. Up there in that Nordic country, it's cold and icy, and we farm caribou up there, Dink, and we plant them in rows, and the first thing to come out, of course, is their antlers. Their antlers come up first, and then we wait till it's not quite so cold, and then we harvest them. And then put them on our sleds.
Well, you eat them too, don't you?
No, no.
You don't eat caribou?
No, we're not animals. We're just Blandstons, and we like we like their soft noses, and we like the fact that they don't ever talk, and so it makes it a pretty good deal.
Do they sleep in the house?
They do. They have their own little quarters there, and we give them a little nightstand with an antler sock. They put the antler sock on at night so their antlers don't get cold, and we really treat them like family.
It sounds like it. So how many caribou do you cultivate or grow to maturity in a season, in a year?
Around 5,000, Ghurn. And
so it sounds like they've kind of taken over, like the monkeys.
Yeah, they're everywhere. We're virtually swimming in them. It's crazy. We look around and it's caribou after caribou after caribou after caribou. I mean, we can't swing a dead cat. What we don't hit a caribou. And, I thought, well, this will be something to do in my retirement, to raise caribou like this, but we have a hard time getting rid of them because nobody wants caribou anymore. They've all got snowmobiles, and they have those snow tractors, and they have those snow buggies, and so we can't get rid of them. But I still grow them. I'm a stubborn man, as Ghurn will tell you. That's why they named me Dhurn. He said, "Darn it, quit doing that." And I said, "Darn it, I ain't going to." So they named me Dhurn.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So who's taking care who's taking care of the caribou while you're in the States?
Well, I brought him over here with me, Dink. It was, my God, I had to hire 3 planes. Everybody wanted to fly first class, of course. And so we flew over here, from Lapland, and now we're all here, in America, and we're doing the talk show circuit. And we're doing the Tonight Show and the other shows that I can't remember.
So you're all traveling together. Has anybody expressed interest in buying any of your caribou?
Yes, they have. They really have. But I had to tell them. Look. I've been with these caribou for a long time, and I have names for them. And
of course,
they're big blue eyes. The big blue, I don't know if it's blue or not, but they have big eyes, and so it got harder and harder to sell the caribou after I got here to America, and I think possibly I will end up having some kind of a reserve or a sanctuary or a little spot somewhere that just me and the caribou can go to and feel safe,
So you're looking for a plot of land in the States to buy?
Yes. We're looking, somewhere up in the Wyoming mountains. I hear it's very cold up there. They like that kind of thing. And when you have 5,000 caribou to take care of, you really have to, you really have to think about it and plan ahead.
Gotcha. Yeah, it sounds like it.
All right. Well, I didn't realize my cousin Dhurn would be so interesting. He really has the pulse of the nation, and he's on top of things, and God, we love that around here. And so I'm going to say bye to cousin Dhurn and see if he can come back again some other time. And so that's probably all he's going to have to say tonight. And so therefore, let it bleed, let it bleed.
Well, all I can say is good luck getting him back with that busy schedule.
Oh my God, can you believe the man? Oh, wow. Crazy, incredible. The people we get on here sometimes are just, they blow my mind with what they've been through.
And he's kinfolk.
That's right, he is kinfolk, and I didn't know of him until he wanted plane fare to come over, and so I told him, okay, Dhurn, if that's what you want, hey man, who am I to stand in your way? And the little mooch, he moved in, he moved into the house. He spreads his newspapers everywhere. He's got a pet marmot, and it's really incredibly smelly and stinky, but I'm trying to give him a boost up, and that's what family does. We try to help each other, try to help out the family, and we are family oriented around here at the Ghurn Show. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, in the famous words of Sister Sledge.
We are family.
That's right.
And that's why you do the things to me. We are family. I want you to diddle me. Oh.
So you're familiar with the song, but you only heard it once, and it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's a great song, though, especially the diddling part. Why aren't we recording? That's weird. I see that we are. Okay, we're recording then. And we're back on the Ghurn Blandston show. You know, it's been a wonderful evening, Dink. We've muddled through. We've got by without Kitty. We've been able to strike a balance between sanity and insanity. I feel
sure?
I feel pretty fulfilled.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes, I am sure. And of course, again, I'd like to thank our sponsors that we've had tonight, Ghurn Blandston's Motorcade Motors, and the Ghurn Blandston's Anti-Trigger Elixir. And we're going to have another episode in a couple of weeks. So everybody, please, if you have friends, you know, I know if you're listening to us right now, you know how to find the Ghurn Blandston show. But if you have friends that are Blandston, missing, they're Blandston challenged, give them the link, give them the way to listen to the Ghurn Blandston show. Dink, don't we want people to share with their neighbors and friends?
Well, yeah, I just wonder what percentage of, people, God bless you, that are listening to the Ghurn Blandston show that probably are listening because they don't have friends. So,
and God bless them. God bless the meek and the downhearted, because if they don't have friends, you've got a friend in the Ghurn show. Because remember, Ghurn is love, Ghurn is love, and Ghurn is togetherness. And Ghurn is everything that you've ever wanted a uncle to be. And so we say.
Well, and if even if they pass this on to somebody they don't know well.
That's right.
And, if that person gets a chuckle, maybe they make friends with. Maybe they appreciate that, and
once
maybe
again,
they found a new friend. Who knows?
Once again, you've coagulated my thoughts into a single succinct sentence. And Dink, I want to thank you for that, because it's so hard sometimes to enunciate and sibilate.
Well, you're welcome, Ghurn. That's part of the reason I'm here.
Well, thanks. And boy, for the Ghurn show, for Ghurn Blandston, myself, for Ghurn Co. And Dink, tell the people what you're going to do next time.
Just show up and
show up. That's right. You're going to show up.
Do whatever I need to do.
You're going to do your job, and you're going to do it well. So
I'm going to try. Yes.
It's a Ghurn Blandston show.
It's a Ghurn
Blandston show. Ghurn Blandston show. It's a Ghurn Blandston show. It's a Ghurn Blandston show. It's a Ghurn Blandston show. It's the Ghurn Blandston show with Batman.